All right, we're here taking a look at a Marvell ice maker model 30IMT, and basically the focus of this video, we're just going to run it through the cleaning cycle. First thing we're going to do is remove these two stainless steel screws off the front, and that's going to allow us to remove this stainless steel panel and gain access to the inner components. Now, the frequency of cleaning can vary depending on the quality of the water in your city. Here in California, we have the hardest water in the country. It can vary from place to place, and the quality of water you have may vary. As I'm looking into this grid right here, I can actually see white deposits back here building up on this edge and also down along this back plate. And those white deposits are basically just limescale. And you want to run this cleaning solution through as frequently as you can to keep that limescale broken down. Once that builds up inside the unit, it's going to seize up your recirculation pump, and it's going to block up those little injectors. Telltale sign you may have that issue is if your ice cubes, if you're noticing some of them are coming out really thin and other ones are full size, you're just getting an irregular shape block before it hits the cutting grid, and some pieces of ice will be smaller than others because those little injectors back there are not shooting water evenly. So the good thing about the Marvell product is it actually has a function that's going to allow us to run it through the cleaning cycle. So the first thing we do is we're going to take all the ice out of the bin. We've already done that here on this particular unit. You're also going to find a little rubber stopper back here. And when we pull this rubber stopper out, it's going to drain all the water that's currently in your bin down into the drain. And we're going to want to make sure we put that rubber stopper back in before we start the cleaning process. So here we have some cleaning solution. You're going to find many on the market. Marvell wants you to use one that's nickel safe. Some of them are not nickel safe, so keep in mind. Others are diluted and some are non-diluted. So if it's a diluted style, you're going to need to calculate how much cleaning solution per clean water. So when this thing runs into its cycle, it's actually going to pump 3/4 of a gallon of fresh water into that bin that's going to mix with our cleaning solution before it starts this 49-minute cycle cleaning out all the limescale. So basically what we have here is we've already pre-diluted this concentrate bottle to match our 3/4 of a gallon of fresh water that's going to pump into the machine. So right now I'm ready to pour this cleaning solution into the bin. So I'm simply going to carefully bring this bottle to the back edge and remove the cap. Now I'm pouring my cleaning solution into the bin. Right now, by the way, the machine is in the off position. Got all the contents back there. Now at this point, you're going to find on the control panel down here that we have a setting for clean. So we're going to turn it on the cleaning cycle. Now the machine is going to pump that fresh water into the bin and it's going to start to circulate. However, the cold plate's not going to get cold because the function of this is not to make ice. It's going to circulate water over that cooling plate for a period of 49 minutes. Once it's done with that cycle, it's going to pump all of the water out the drain line. Then essentially we're going to clean the inside of the bin. They recommend just using warm water with maybe a couple cups of warm water with 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and you can clean off the door and the inner panel because there is acid in this cleaning solution and it's just dangerous in concentrated forms. Then we're going to turn on the machine to its regular cycle and we're going to discard the first batch of ice that the unit makes because that's also going to have some cleaning solution in it. Then you're going to be right back ready to enjoy your ice machine. Now they will tell you should probably run this solution once every 6 months, at the very least annually. And if you notice a lot of the white limescale building up on your cutting grid, you may want to do it even more frequently, because what we find is people buy these ice makers, they don't clean them, and years down the road you start to have pump failures and these problems can be very expensive. But you can clean it regularly and avoid all of that maintenance. So that's a quick tutorial on the Marvell ice machine that's relevant to all of the ice makers Marvell currently has in production.